Welcome to the jungle, Commanders! Hope you like fun and games. Long-term exposure to terrorism provides plenty of both, trust me. Someone out there is making a game of destroying my bots, though, and ruining my research. I need you to guard those bots. What's going on? Yep.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Good job. We hear you.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Enemy combatants in motion. They're headed our way.
I've located a soon-to-be active geyser. Make sure to escort the bot and I'll send to harvest it.
Looks like our enemy is Protoss.
Ready for combat. Over here.
Send bot to collect the geyser's terrorism. Let it get destroyed.
Not enough minerals. Battle complete.
They're coming after my bots. Stop them, Commanders!
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Hey, they're attacking my bots! Commanders!
Not enough minerals.
A successful terrazine harvest. Now the bots just have to be home safely. Status report.
En route. Acknowledged.
Good news, Commanders. My bots have brought me terrazine. Well, it's good news for me.
One down, three to go here as we now get into our second qualifying match here for the Intel Extreme Masters qualifiers, and it will be TY going up against Trust, or some people call him Ty. Is it TY or is it Ty?
It's
Not
TY.
enough
Yeah, I don't know
minerals.
why some people call him Ty. I hate it.
Who said Thai?
I can't remember. Some people
Because
did.
they will be blacklisted from this community forever.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, let's jump in. It's going to be Hope for Growth as our map. And spawning up to the top right-hand corner, it is, of course, TY, our red Terran. And out of the bottom left, we have Trust as our blue Protoss.
TY already got to test himself against Protoss earlier in the tournaments. Here he played below and won 2-0, so did well. And although like Trust played against Top and won 2-0 himself, so
Nice.
haven't shown too much weakness in it, not losing any map in it so far, but only one of them will qualify for Gyeonggi today.
Daddy loves you.
Trust has had actually a pretty tough road. He played Cyan in the round of 32, won 2-0. Has in the round of 16, 2-0, so Trust is playing really well so far in this qualifier.
Out of all the players I think that we have in the top 8, Trust is somebody I'm least familiar with, or can't recall in the back of my mind.
Well, he played for CJ, and he's like
Everybody get in there.
a pretty good Pro League player, I would say.
Got it.
Yeah, he's kind of like Push, you know, like a low-profile Protoss, but who's very good in a way.
Push is generally quiet and Trust is generally similar, or...
I thought you were gonna say trustworthy and make like a terrible point. James, come on. You're better than this.
I know, I wasn't gonna go that far. Oh, dear me. Anyway, Reaper's on the way for TY. This probe's already spied everything in his...
He's pretty young actually, he's 21 years old.
Wow.
And I believe our next match, by the way, will be Lino against Salvation. Salvation, I think he's
Also young?
19 years old or something, so he's pretty young as well.
Upgrade.
Jeez.
My troops are dying out there.
Can't believe.
Can't keep up with this game.
No. I'm getting fat, I'm getting slow, I can't believe. As you're getting older, you're getting less fat, you're getting less slow, I don't know what's going on. You're the Benjamin Button of fitness. Just
Hey, great job, commanders. My bots are safe and sound. Do you do this
Let's
sort of thing
see
often?
if Trust can do this year. Would be a tremendous achievement for him.
Upgrade complete.
He finished
Upgrade complete.
I think I have a little less than half.
pretty high in the
kerosene I
WCS
need.
Korea
I'll be
ranking.
sending out more bots.
Trust,
Yeah, he
you
was.
say?
Yeah,
Complete.
he was ranked 19th.
That's pretty good, to be honest, considering that career is amazing.
Got it.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Seismic
He was tied. Yeah, he was tied
One
with
thing.
Ragnarok.
More
That's pretty darn
geysers!
close. Like if you consider that 8 players make it, like and the difference. Actually, not the
The
difference.
enemy is
but-
draining the
So if you consider the fact that Sue was
We
18th
have to
and
stop them.
Dream
Go
was
on, hold
underneath
on. No
Trust,
choice.
Yeah.
that's
And
pretty
Vyal as
impressive.
well.
Yeah.
Vyal, Maru,
Gliders, Terrazine is
Sulky,
gone.
like all these
They'll be
guys from
dead.
under.
So,
Luciera
try to
Yeah.
free it
qualified
sooner than later.
yesterday.
If you have a heart, that is.
That was a heartbreaking series, actually. A little bit.
The aggression.
Yeah.
Aggression. Crazy. Alright, we have Oracle, opener from Trust, on the very edge of this base. Will the Reaper see it? Question. So harassment at the moment. Really hasn't seen anything. He didn't even see the...
I was gonna use Oracle, clean that up. Wow, that's a big win for TY here.
Yeah. They have nothing else back at home to deal
Not
with
only
that.
did he get 2 probes, he forced energy from the Oracle to be used. He revealed the Oracle. Now depths across the map, though.
The enemy
Doug
clearly
McKenzie, I
intends to
guess.
attack my bots.
What?
Oh, he goes
Don't let
in!
them do that.
Is that going to kill some of these Marines?
Oh, they won volley. 3 of them, 1 Marine. But,
Yeah.
and it's very hard for TY to guess which one is going to be to pick up. They actually traded a little bit against some of these guys.
Status
Quick
report.
3rd base here from Trust,
Got it.
which I'm sure TY
Oh,
is
Cyclone.
most likely going to be expecting. Yeah, and he gets a Viking as well. It's like a
Upgrade
sick
complete.
reaction. Yeah, he's going to snipe that.
That's brutal. That is ownage.
Stop
And
the
that is
enemy
army
from
supply,
breaking my
24
stuff.
against 5.
I'm reading.
He's just gonna walk across.
Yeah.
Let's go Cyclone! I want to see the Cyclone actually
Activating
doing more
defensive
damage to
drone.
ground units because it's fantastic to watch. It's like the Tracer.
Cyclones are pretty crazy. Like I'm surprised we don't see more of them. Like it feels like
Over here.
they're having a hard time finding their place yet. And even though in some games they look amazing, they can also look very, very foolish a unit to have. That's gonna force a revelation actually to have a winner mine there. Oh, Ian Burrows just before it can detonate on one of the probes there.
Got it.
You know Farah's heroic ability? Try that. This is crazy. Just killing everything with rockets.
Justice is raining from above like consistently.
Yeah, it never ends.
Experiment.
I think, okay, Trust has to reveal the Widow
My
Mine,
bots are taking
pick it up with the
damage.
Phoenix, or
Terrible,
maybe you can just
terrible
shade in.
damage.
But with the Widowmine could do a lot of damage.
Widowmine. Oh, got the Oracle as well, and even did splash damage to the Adepts here. He's going to try and lift up that Cyclone, but that's 2 Cyclones and Marines still raining down havoc.
All right. TY wants to go to Gyeonggi.
Yeah.
This push is sick. He did so much damage already. He's going to get way more probes as well. Even if Trust defends there, he's lost so much.
I did mention it yesterday. The 2 Cyclone, 8 Marine push is actually very strong. Or at least people were theorizing that it's very strong, and look at it go. Nothing survives the Cyclones.
Like, you would think that with Phoenixes as well, like, just pick up and win, but I mean, that defense is very, very hard for Trust to pull off, and even though there's a third base for Trust, he lost quite a few probes.
We're about to have
36 probes to
Enemy
47
forces are gunning
SCVs,
for us.
and the third base on location for TY is now completed, so
Got it.
expect to see more barracks going down behind this, and TY's production to
Initiate
basically
assault.
explode completely.
As time goes on, people will get a little bit more used to dealing with these Cyclones,
Seems
but
like
right
we're
now,
into defensive round.
locked onto the air units, because they can only now lock onto air units.
And now the tech, because of this, of Trust is super delayed. He's only now starting Twilight Council in the Forge, getting a War Prism, probably already getting kind
Setting
of
up a sabotage drone.
demoralized, and knows that he's playing from behind, so usually you'd want to try and drop some Adepts to kill some SCVs to really come back in this kind of game.
And that is a lot of income going on here for TY now.
Still getting Phoenixes, actually.
Sending the War Prism over the right-hand side as well to try and drop into that main base.
Overgrowth is another one of those maps where the third base is quite far away from the main base, and usually Terrans, they will focus on dropping the main base and attacking the third base at the same time, so I think that's what encourages Trust to get Phoenixes right now, so they can fly around this main, make sure that he intercepts medivacs if they're going to drop there.
I'm not going to send that Marine too far forward to spot the squad of lit up War Prisms.
And it's resonating waves, man. We're never gonna see charge, are we?
No, sorry, man. Would you recommend it? Is it as you said, you liked the idea of the charge?
I mean, to try, right? It's like Zealots are a little bit faster, so technically they might be able to do okay. It's just that against... I feel like the first time you do it, it's gonna be good because the Terran won't expect it and they will take some time to adjust. But if a Terran knows that you're going for that and starts getting a lot of Widow Mines, you're gonna get destroyed completely, I think. So I think like for one of the games, it might be nice to make this scene, but then again, like I mean, I'm not even gonna pretend I'm like a tenth as good as
Keep the little guys out of trouble.
It's just an idea, right? Like,
Yeah. Alright, well, it's being loaded into the War Prism over on the right-hand side of the map, while the TY posture for this overcharge has been used on Pylon already.
he probably wants to force all the overcharges, pull back every time, and then actually engage at some point.
So he's walked in 2 Adepts, whilst 2 are in the War Prism as well. So he's going to try and focus on the counter-aggression while this is going on, but that's a lot of bio at the moment here.
Oh, the Widow Mines. They will go uncontested, I don't think. Is there any observer? No. Oh, there is one, but he's far away. It's across the map.
Still pushing on against that. Trying to
So he can't detect those Widow Mines.
this is going to be bad. He's trying to lift up as many units as possible, but he's losing so much to this. He committed
Oh,
some
the friendly fire on the medivacs.
Oh god, that brings back memories. But anyway, that's going to be the base falling down.
Yeah, but the Adepts across the map killed so many SCVs. TY was not looking.
Yeah, they did well for
They got
themselves.
7 and 10.
But he's going to lose the entirety of his army. That's TY winning game number 1. Oof.
Not having detection there, that was a mistake. If he had had an observer, somehow, maybe if the Phoenixes went in, picked up the Widow Mines and stuff, but like the Widow Mine detonation like blew up all the Phoenixes immediately, and bio-wise there was just way too much from TY there, so...
It's like knock-on effects from that first push, like having to deal with that huge army.
Not a single Terran yesterday in the top 8 qualifying matches, not in one of them. Today they are in all qualifying matches, and so far Innovation qualified and TY looked pretty good here in game number 1 against Frost, but still, man.
So on that
StarCraft
basis...
is perfectly balanced.
Yeah, man. On that basis, you can say that Terrans only need 1 day to kind of change up everything.
There is always a way to spin something any way you want in StarCraft. That's the beautiful thing about it.
No, exactly. Like yesterday, everyone was like, Terran's dead, Terran's dead. If we get 4 Terrans through today, everyone's going to be like, oh my god, they're so OP.
It took them 1 day, but they figured it out.
Oh, 1 day to figure out the pattern. I can't believe. That's exactly what I want to see on Reddit, guys.
Daunting.
Because they will.
We got some visitors heading
All right,
for
we're going to be
our
on
base.
Echo.
A solid game all around from TY. I really like when Terran busts out something different with that push here with the he was getting the Viking to counter the Oracle, then realized, yeah, I can actually counter-attack with Cyclones as well. And I would say Frost, it was a bit surprising that he threw away so many units at first. Like, he traded like a couple of depth for Marines and stuff, but as Protoss, usually you want to preserve your unit count. What you would want to be trading your units for maybe is SCV. If you can get a lot of them, then it becomes worth it, because then you're really far ahead on the worker counts. And as long as you can defend the counter-attack, then you're very far ahead in the game, right? But in this case, just trading units for units, not the best of choices, and he got punished for it later on with the counter-attack from TY.
All right.
He's rocking a pretty cool portrait as well. Get to see it.
Sorry, that was...
All right, there's again.
It's time, Todd. Two galaxies collide on Echo, Scimitar, Andromeda, and the Milky Way. As we have up to the top left-hand corner, it's going to be TY, and down to the bottom right, it's going to be Trust. That's about to happen in about 3 billion years, so we've got time before the Milky Way and Andromeda collide with one another.
I'm getting some nerd shields.
Was that enough? Sounds good.
That is overhyped intros.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thought I'd bring it. 2 planets just wasn't enough.
If you're a 10 player, take out your book right now and note down depot at the ramp, followed by refinery, followed by barracks. This is what's going to go down here by TY on 16 supply.
So I'm not saying you have to, but if you want to,
man, those Terrans there, I have to say, like, as a Protoss player, sometimes it's hard to appreciate how good players of other races are, especially if you don't watch them in first person. I feel like when you watch Zerg, if you observe a game, like, you know, maybe it won't look that impressive a lot of the time, but you watch them first person, you're like, God, these guys are fast.
Yeah,
Like, I'm like the slowest player on Earth, but I guess it's okay because I play Protoss. But TY and like Beyond and Maru earlier, Innovation, all these guys, I watch them play and I'm like, God, like they are insane. They are so good with everything. The micro and the macro at the same time always is something that I emphasize, and like there is a lot of people who are like, yeah, I mean, they're a pro gamer, of course they can micro and macro at the same time. Yeah, sure they can, but at this level, like it's like I said, it looks like it's deep mind playing over there.
Yeah, it's the level of micro along with the macro, as you're saying,
like we all, like the viewers are StarCraft players as well, so everybody should know how hard it is to get it right, the micro and the macro at the same time. Everybody's been floating minerals, like, you know, like I was Grandmaster many seasons in a row, and I floated quite a few minerals in my career as well, but you watch these guys and it's like, how close to perfect does it get, really?
Yeah, indeed.
From their performance.
It's always great to watch. Great to watch our Korean qualifiers here. And we just get to see these guys in their basically natural habitat. They're playing from home, or, you know, in the past, like a team house where they're most comfortable playing. So you really see them kind of propelling themselves to fantastic heights. Stargate on the way, and that SCV, he's not gone all the way around just yet, and he's not going to see it. Bit of a shame there for him.
I think, by the way, Innovation, like, you know, qualifying and stuff, like, it's no surprise. Su also making it far. But, like, in terms of surprises here that we've had, I would say Salvation, making it to the qualifying match in the manner he did. He beat Nice, then he beat True, and then he beat Maru, and he didn't drop a mat to any of them, so that's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
But the biggest surprise might be ISOU, beating Tails 2-0, Biol 2-0, and then Trap 2-0. Like, what is going on with these guys? Like, they've been putting in some work for sure.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
Quick third command center after 2 Hellions there.
It's like going down.
TY. This is the kind of build, by the way, that like, if you kind of get it wrong, if you get unlucky, you just die. Like, Protoss chooses to be aggressive, but behind this, I really love that he's getting a Widowmine plus a Cyclone, knowing that if it's a Stargate and he doesn't get those, he could lose a lot of SCVs instantly. So the Hellions gonna try to go past.
A lot of damage from the Adept already, though. They're separating himself up with the 2 Hellions as well, looking for some damage.
2 hit points on the one at natural.
Yeah, it's gonna die off pretty soon. Although Protoss got poke it. Oh, Adept, kill it! This one got picked up. Nicely done by the Phoenix.
Confirm that last.
This one gets out. I don't think that shit catches up. No.
En route.
Yeah, so that actually didn't do much.
No.
If it had been me, like these Hellions,
Execute.
would have had a field day. And
Enemies
let's
on
see,
the
the
offensive.
Widowmine
Prepare to
is set up
defend.
in the natural as he leaves the Cyclone in the main. Solid all around here from TY. Gets an eBay, double barracks as well.
On lockdown is TY. Might want to go over to his third base pretty soon, seeing that Trust is getting his rapidly on location.
Yeah. It's a very smooth build here by Trust. Third Nexus, then he has 2 more gates to make sure he goes up to 3 fast enough. And he spreads out his units nicely as well. Like it's like 2 Adepts and Mothership Core in the natural, Phoenixes in the main, so that even if Widow Mines are dropped and he has no detection, he can make sure he defends either with the overcharge or the pickup from the Phoenixes, that he won't start doing probes non-stop and have burrowed Widow Mines in his mineral lines.
Hellion heading across and we'll get some information, although the Phoenix spanning themselves out. If you picked that up and denied it, perfect. Very nicely done here by Trust, knowing that that could be a potential spot. And behind this though, TY is still going on about his merry way. He hasn't really been deterred in his base. He's a little bit supply bulk there for a moment, but sorts that out nice and quick.
Bringing in
Although the trend will be here of Trust, even though like so far he showed that he really likes to go into Blink.
And get off this godforsaken rock.
So
I'm sorry, Belshir. I
Charge.
didn't mean it like that.
one day, man.
You wish. Hopefully.
He got wrecked first game. Come on, try something.
Yeah, try something
Nice
different.
harassment actually with Phoenixes. You're getting some few snipes.
He picked up.
A mule that was about to explode.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh well.
One of the rare times it's not worth it. Oh!
No lock on. Oh well. Resonating glaives with +1. So Adept